So today we're talking about profit and loss and calculating the percentage change. So let's have a look. Right, when you're selling something, everyone wants to make a profit. And that's when you sell it for more than what you paid for it. So if you've got a car and you bought it for $5,000 and you sell it for $6,000, you've made $1,000 profit. Unfortunately, people often do the opposite and they make a loss. The percentage change depends on what the item was originally worth. Now, that's the one thing. Let's see if I can find the laser pointer here. The one thing that I want you to always remember, original, because we're going to be using that a lot, okay? So, for example, if you bought a car for $1,000 and you bought a car for $16,000, you sold that car for $200, you sold that car for $15,200, right? So there's your little cost. So in this instance, your loss was $800, but your percentage loss was 80, which is a lot, 80%. This one, the loss was also $800, but the percentage loss was 5%. So it was a much less loss. And this is what I'm going to teach you how to do today. Okay. So our key ideas. So we've got profit, we've got loss. Now, this is one thing I need you to pause me and write down. So the percentage change is your answer, okay? You are going to put the change as your numerator, your original value as your denominator times 100. What does that mean? Okay, so say we bought a pencil case for $15, all right? And then we sold it for 20. What was the change in the price? We had it for 15 and we sold it for 20. Well, the change in the price would be 5, wouldn't it? Okay. And then what was the original value of the pencil case? The original value was 15. So we put that at the bottom. So it's the change in the price that goes on the top. And then what the product was in originally. Okay. And then you times that by 100. Another thing to remember is put that into your calculator as a one number and then go divided by and put that into your next one times 100. Don't put it in as a fraction because then your calculator will give you the answer as a fraction and we don't want that. Okay, so we can do that with a percentage change, with profit, and with loss. So let's do some examples. So once you've written those down, then you can keep going. Calculate the percentage profit when $25 becomes $32. So if you have a look here, we start looking, first we say, well, what was the change? So 25 and 32. So the first thing we do, what are we working at? The percentage profit. What is the profit? So we take those two numbers away from each other and you get 32, take 25, okay? Which gives you 7. So now you know what the change is. Then we have to work out what was our original price. Our original price was 25. So we're going to put so we've got profits. So our profit was 7. So we're going to put the change on the top, our original value on the bottom, which was 25. And then we're going to times by 100. So I want you to take out your calculator now and I want you to go 7 divided by 25. Don't make it a fraction. I want you to actually put divided by 25 times 100. And I want you to see that you also get 28%. And then you make sure that you put the percentage sign on the end so I can see that you understand what you're doing. Let's do another example. Here we go. Calculate the percentage profit when a second-hand toy purchased for $36 is sold for $45. Now, I want you to try this. I want you to pause me. I want you to try it in your book, and then I want you to see if you get it right. So, first of all, we work out the change, right? So, what was the difference? Divided by your original price, which was 36, multiplied by 100. Okay, pause me now and try this yourself. Right, let's see if you got it. So we're working out the percentage profit. What is the profit? So we've got to go 45, take 36 equals 9. So our change that we put at the top of our is 9, and 36 is our original price times by 100, and that equals 25%. Now, when you're showing me you're working out, you can just do 9 divided by 36 times 100 equals 25. Just that last part is showing me you're working out, what you have to do each time. Okay, let's do one. Calculate the percentage loss when $60 becomes 48. So pause me now. I want you to try this one yourself. Right, our focus was the percentage loss. So the first thing we did was work out the loss. Did you get that the loss was $12? Right, did you make that the beginning of your sum? 12 divided by 60, because it was originally 60, times by 100. And your answer should be 20%. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to go and do ON 7. I want you to have a look at it, and the first few questions are just asking what is the profit, what is the loss. It's only when you get to number 4 that you're actually going to start doing these. And remember, if it's a worded question, you have to write 20% loss or 20% profit, because when you do the exam, that's actually going to be a mark that you actually answer in a sentence. So if it's a sentence asking you the question, just put loss or profit there. That would be absolutely fine. All right, you go ahead and do that now.